maximum. Bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, going to the maximum. Going to the maximum. Going to the maximum. Bigger, bolder, faster. This you let it go, I can let it go. This you let it go, I can let it go. You think I'm too much because I'm too much. Don't you gotta go? Cause I gotta go. Let it drive on full power. Never hit the brakes, no comma. I gotta go, I gotta get. I'm on my way to get the full power.
All right, it's yum time today. We are in the kitchen. It's our Friday segment. Welcome to the Deb Show. And all week we have been talking about my big toe, which is the theory of everything that was developed by Tom Campbell. And in that, what we learned is that by that theory, we are in a virtual reality. And it's like it would be like we're in a computer game simulation. And we're like the elf that's running around. And there is a player who's got the controls. And if we're moving towards love, then the controller, the player, is going to help us. But if we are moving to fear, then they're not so much, because the whole idea of this system is to lower the entropy, and that we do that by more love. And so I hope that everybody is giving love and and not fear. But I know fear is sometimes it's in our brain. It's not even that we're conscious of it. Things are sometimes in our subconscious. But also, what we learned is that our foods that we eat do impact our consciousness, which is what we're talking about with the theory of everything. And so we want to be eating foods that are going to be raising our consciousness and lowering the entropy. And so the foods that we should stay away from include sugar as the number one, because sugar impacts our brain. And we're talking about sugars that are refined sugars. The ones that are in fruit, the sugar is woven into the matrix of the fruit. And so we need to digest it. And that process slows down how much sugar gets into our body and into our bloodstream. But when you have a refined sugar, you might as well take an IV and put it straight into your veins. That's because it just goes right there. Now, sugar will give you a hit of high blood sugar for about 5 hours or so, and then the effects of the sugar wear off. The problem happens when we keep on getting a hit of sugar all the time, and most people tend to be eating sugar on a regular basis. So I thought today we could make a sweet treat that we make with dates and not sugar, that will keep that glycemic index or keep the blood sugar low. And we can still have our sugar and eat it too, our sweets and eat it too. We just want to avoid the processed sugars. So we are making a plant-based ice cream today.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. And just like everything else, it's not hard at all. It's actually very easy to make. All you need is your trusty high-speed blender. And if you get the thing, if you've been watching, we use this Vitamix a lot. So if you are looking to invest in a piece of equipment, I would suggest, as you're looking at changing your lifestyle, to remove the refined processed foods and moving to whole foods. I would say, and it's an investment, the blender, a high-speed blender would be your first thing to invest in, for sure, because some of the, the kind of cheaper blenders are great for smoothies and things, but when you're getting into things like this, you definitely will see a difference if you have a high-speed blender. All right, now let us get going. So,
Can I just share really quick?
yeah,
I went to Costco, which is one of my favorite stores.
of course.
And guess what is on sale? It's now April.
Ooh, is it
It's
the
it's
Vitamix?
it's the vitamin. I don't know if they're different models, but I saw it. I saw it was like on the end, so they're trying to promote it.
Yeah, and they might have a Vitamix like demo too, right?
I didn't see anyone, but I didn't go on a Friday. Usually the demos are on Friday.
Okay. Good to know because I do know Costco will put them on sale. The other one, which I have not tried myself, but my mom bought one and she didn't say anything negative. My mom bought the Ninja blender. So that's another option. But I mean, I got lucky because my kids got me my Vitamix for Christmas one year. So that was really nice. Not that I didn't ask for it or anything, right? Okay. So we're starting with some cashews. So what I've done is I soaked these cashews overnight. And then this morning I drained them and rinsed them. And I left them, I didn't keep them soaking any longer. Cashews tend to be a soft nut and they tend to, if you soak them too long, you really overnight is more than plenty. Now we are soaking our cashews for two reasons. One, we want them to be soft so that when we blend them, we don't get any grit and it really get a smooth texture. And then the other reason is that our nuts and seeds have an enzyme inhibitor coating on them so that they stay fresh, that they don't go rancid, and that they really only will start to grow a seed into a plant when the enzyme, when it's activated and the enzyme inhibitor is removed. So there's many reasons for the enzyme inhibitor. But if we just use the nuts without soaking them, the enzyme inhibitor is still on it, and it's harder for us to digest the food. And some people will have trouble with the digestion. But also, the enzyme inhibitor is like an anti-nutrient. It actually takes nutrients out of our system and cancels out what would be great nutrients. So cashews are high in protein and high in fat, omega-3 fats, which is good for our brain. So this is all good, nice cream, ice cream. All right, so let's put the cashews in to the base. Now, if you have an allergy to nuts, you can use seeds instead, like sunflower seeds will work. And then I am going to add some coconut butter. So you can make your own coconut butter in your Vitamix. All you have to do is put coconut shreds or coconut flakes in and blend them up until it makes the pasty butter. Now I've done that before, but my preference is to get some at the store. And it's basically all it is blended coconut. So you can get the coconut butter in I think I got mine in the health food section of my grocery store, the natural organic section of my grocery store. I have some zucchini that I've chopped up. Oh, and by the way, your coconut butter should be warm. It should be room temperature. If it's cold, it's not going to work very well. So I've cut up some zucchini here, and I'm going to add it. Now, I took off the rind or the peel because I could leave it on for more nutrients, and then I would have a green ice cream. So there's a tip for you. If you are having ice cream on St. Patrick's Day or you want green ice cream, you can leave the skins on. All right. Then I am going to add, and if some recipes will call, especially in the plant-based, they'll call for young coconut. And where I live, we do not have coconuts. And if we do, they're like old. Finding a young coconut is like finding a needle in a haystack here. So the kind of the pro tip is you can use coconut butter and zucchini as a substitute for a young coconut. So that was a lifesaver for me. Now I've soaked some dates in some hot water for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that way they're easy to take the pits out and they're soft, so they'll blend easy. And so I'm going to add that. That's going to be our sweetener. Now, you can adjust the number of dates based on your taste. If you like it sweeter or you like it not as sweet, you really can vary that. And then I have some lemon juice here. So I've got my lemon juice, give it a little tang. And then I've got water. Oh, I'm going to add some of the water, and then I can add more as I go. Let me see. I want about half. Oh, perfect. All right. So that's about half a cup. And then I'm just going to add some vanilla to it. So this time when we're blending, we are going to, it's going to be fairly thick. So it is definitely something you have to be patient and just keep blending until it's smooth, because it definitely will take time. And then I can add more water as I go. And this one, typically I'll need to use my tamper, which I have ready, because it's going to be chugging along and need some help. Are you ready? You can do the Jeopardy song. Do, do,
Do, do, do, do, do, do.
You know what? Everybody's ready except me.
It's live.
It's live. All right.
The only thing that would make that more funny is if the cat was in the other end of the cord.
It's not the cat. I couldn't get it up over the counter. Oh my God. Yay. Oops. All right. Now I'm ready. Okay. Need some help.
That is so cool that it doesn't hurt the blades.
All right. That was good. What happens? You see, there's like a vortex that forms, and that's like a good thing. Let me see. I'm just going to try it. Oh, yeah. I'm living it. That one is pretty much ready. I mean, I could probably put it on for a little longer, but pretty smooth. This is way the one I did yesterday that I have for my demo. Took a lot more doing. I guess, just making sure you get the right amount of liquid, I think, is the key. All right. So let me put this off to the side. Now we have our nice cream, and it's a little bit of a brown. It's not brown, but it's got, like, because of the dates, it's got like a brown. I don't know if you can see the color is a bit on the brown side.
It looks a little bit off-white, but I wouldn't say it looks brown.
It's like a beige color.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a beigey, like a light beige, right?
Mm-hmm.
So an off-white. All right. So what I can do is I can then just put this into the dish, kind of smooth it out, and wipe it up and put it into the fridge. You can eat it like it is. That's no problem, but it's not cold. But you can eat it like that. But the other thing I have, if you wanted to, you can have a little fun with it. And you can add some coloring. And of course, we're going to add real food coloring and not artificial coloring. So this one, I will say, when I started to, get into this raw food, and we did all these things, and we made our ice cream with different food colorings made from real foods. I find it, it's sad to see that most of the time the coloring is coming from artificial stuff, when we really have everything we need in nature to make these colors. So I have here a little bit of red color. So I'm going to make a red one. And this one is coming from, any idea where I'm getting my red coloring from? I have a red powder.
Is it strawberry powder or raspberry powder?
Oh, is it beetroot? Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's a beetroot powder. So you're adding a nice little, actually, I know somebody who puts beetroot powder in their hummus to make it nice and a nice red color. And so you can add, now I've got, instead of it being brown, it's more like a pink. And you don't really get the taste of the beetroot. It's, you're just adding a little bit of powder. So you get the powder here, and you're not adding. So now I have a red one. So now I have red, and it doesn't taste like beetroot. Tastes like my nice cream. And I could add some raspberries to that one. A nice raspberry nice cream. And I have one. So I made, you can't see it. So I'll make it, because I have the ones I made yesterday here. So I have, it's frozen now. And this one, let me just get this out. It's frozen. So you can see it's got the frozen. Take a bite. Mm-hmm. And it's, this one's got a purple. It's a purple one. So of course I have to try it.
Blueberries?
Nope. It could be. I don't know. I don't have blueberry powder. My powder, I have two. I have a maki berry powder, and I have an acai berry powder. And so I think the acai berry kind of comes out a little of a dull isn't the right word, but it's not as vibrant. The maki berry gave me a more vibrant purple, but they both gave me purple. So that's the maki berry, you get the purple, And the one I made, this one had, you can't see it because it's all frosty. Let me see if I can unfrost it. You see my color there? Ooh,
That's
can you
bright
see it?
blue.
It
It looks
is a
bright blue
bright
to me.
blue. It is bright blue. That's at the bottom. I did a layer. So there's a purple and then there's the blue. It's like I said, you can have a lot of fun with it. So
Sounds
the
like you're making
blue,
terrariums, kind of.
yeah, I almost. The blue one comes from phytocyanin, phycocyanin. Okay, so that's the blue powder. So let me make some blue for you guys. So you can have some fun. Now you could do a yellow one. This actually is very interesting. If I wanted to do a yellow one, what do you think I would use for that? Could make any idea?
Saffron?
No, no.
I'm thinking mango.
Sorry?
Could it be mango?
Nope.
Mango.
Maybe. I don't know what that's. You might be able to find a mango powder. You could always add the fruit into your thing. That would be okay
Like
too.
a mango ice cream.
Yeah, I made a mango ice cream before, and oh my gosh, it was
Yeah,
so good.
really nice. Yeah, me too.
Mhm. You can make a mango ice. So easy. Literally, all you do is mango with a little bit of orange juice, and you can start blending it up. And oh my gosh, you have such a nice mango ice. It's not ice cream, but it's a nice. Like I like the ices better than the ice cream myself. See what this
Could
is what
you
happens when you give up sugar. Yes,
could you do that with raspberries and strawberries too? Like add orange juice
absolutely.
to them? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
You can tell where my mind's going.
Mhm. Sounds good. Look at that, eh?
Wow.
That would be fun if you have kids in your life. That'd be fun for the kids to make that up, and you can make it swirly. And then all I'm going to do, you could make layers and then freeze them. So if you're making the layers, if you really want to make it very nice, you want to make one layer, let it freeze or set, and then add the next layer and let it set. So you have two distinct layers. You could just do like, depends on how accurate you want your layers to be. And then you can add, I have some little raspberries here. These are actually freeze-dried raspberries. They're so good. So I can add some raspberry to it. And I have a beautiful sweet treat without any sugar that's going straight into your veins and spiking your blood sugar. So, yeah, any questions? Oh, we have to answer the question. What would make a yellow one? Believe it or not, turmeric.
Oh,
And I tried it because I didn't believe it. Like I know it would make it yellow for sure, but
it
I
makes
thought
everything yellow. It makes everything yellow.
absolutely. Believe me, I know. But if you use like powdered turmeric, and you're not using a lot, and you don't get the taste of the turmeric, which was really interesting to me. Ooh, now these are ready to eat. So I took this out of the freezer for about, I would say 20 minutes or so. It's been out of the freezer, maybe half an hour. And so now it's ready to scoop and eat. Just like that. Any questions while I scoop and eat?
I appreciate you doing this because the summer is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So it's prep time.
It is. So this is a great treat, and everything in it is good for you. So no guilt. It's one of those guilt-free treats, and it's also, like I said, doesn't give us that high sugar in our blood sugar. All right. So that's it for today. We are at the end of our show today. We will be back on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if you like what you see, share it with a friend so that they can make some nice cream this weekend while it gets warmer. All right. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.